kind of goes along the same lines that the Lord will put us in the path of these people. We took a taxi, and this transfer was kind of tough because I had two companions, and the other two were relatively new missionaries. They didn't know that much, and we had to work in two areas. Long story. If you want, I'll go into it later. But so we just rode in a taxi with this guy, and we talked to him, we contacted him, and this was one of those rare occasions where we just give him the number and he called us back, because that almost never happens. But I don't know why, but we just ended up giving him our number, and the next day he gave us a call back and he wanted us to go by. And he's just the nicest guy. I remember that first lesson, going along the lines again with the newer missionaries. One of the missionaries, he just like taught the whole lesson in like 10 minutes. He taught just about everything that we teach, and I was just like, all right. And you could tell the guy was just like kind of like, okay, a little confused, but I mean, he's just the greatest guy. And he started reading the Book of Mormon right away, started praying, and in his situation, he wasn't really religious. His wife was really Catholic. He wasn't really religious at all, and he just felt like an emptiness inside. He didn't know what he should do, and he was one of those that, and I experienced this throughout my mission, those that really read the Book of Mormon and prayed since the beginning, those are the ones that convert the quickest. They come to know the quickest. And it was just 2 weeks after that he ended up taking that decision to be baptized. But it was after quite a few trials and tribulations and having to quit a few things. But it was just a really neat experience, because just to see how the Lord brings us to the people that are prepared. I can testify that this brother, he was super prepared to receive it, and to the day he remains faithful. And I guess going along with this story, and to show the need to teach the investigators to look out for opposition. After a little while, his wife too wanted to listen to us, and that goes along with God's going to prepare the way to teach the whole family. His wife started listening to us as well, and she right away, she knew it was true. She wanted to get baptized, but just a little bit after that, her family said like, no, you can't become a Mormon. You're not going to be our daughter anymore and stuff. And it was really hard for her, and she ended up not getting baptized into the day. She still hasn't, but the brother remains faithful. He remains faithful and strong, and I kind of feel like that maybe if we would have helped her prepare a little bit more to recognize the opposition, because that opposition does come, and it comes to anybody you're going to teach. And one thing our mission president told us to do is to help the investigators realize that Satan doesn't want them to get baptized, and he just might try to throw a few things at them. And you'll recognize it in your mission. It happens that day of Sunday, they promise they're going to go to church. We're going to go to church, elders. We promise. This week is week. And then suddenly an unexpected visit comes. It's not coincidence. It happens all the time. But if you help them realize and feel that desire to do the things, and help them to realize that it is just opposition, every time they'll recognize it, and they'll realize like, all right, family's coming, but we promise we're going to go to church. We promise our Heavenly Father we're going to go to church. Just sit tight. We'll be back in 3 hours. And my mission, I had a lot of really neat spiritual experiences, as do all missionaries. But the best thing that came out of each and every experience was not necessarily how much the people grew and converted to the Lord, but also how much we as missionaries were able to grow, and how much we were able to learn. And after the mission, it's been hard at times applying those things, but every time a big decision or something big or a trial comes, I'm able to remember my mission and just remember certain things that are applicable even now. And it's helped me a ton up till this point, and I know it'll help me even more. Mission's the greatest thing ever.